If you successfully install the theme, the Newsmark theme, then you will see the theme in your dashboard. When you install the theme, you will see welcome to Newsmark, something like that. Let me change this one to phone view first. I want to remove it from this desktop view so that you can see what I'm talking about. Now, this is our dashboard. Now, if you install the theme, you will see it here. You will see the theme. You will see the theme here when you come to this place to show all the menu that you have. You will see that we now have Newsmake. This is the theme Newsmake. Now, let me explain something for you here. Whatever plugins you are installing on your WordPress, don't forget this. You can only use one theme. You can only use one theme for every website. But plugins, you can use numerous plugins. But it's not advisable to use a lot of plugins on your website. What are you building? There's no way you are building a website and whatever you want to achieve it is until you install 50 plugins that you can achieve them. It means that you have not understand the type of website you are building. There are some websites that you don't need to install any plugins apart from the default plugins that were installed by WordPress. Yes, there are some websites like that. And there are some websites that you have to install up to 10 plugins. But it's not up to 20, 30 plugins. Maximum I can recommend it is at 10 to 15 plugins. It's okay. And if you are installing 10 to 15 plugins, maybe there are some plugins that has to do with features that you will use at the back end, not at the front end. Because if you are installing plugins that you will use at the front end, your website should not be using more than 10 to 15 plugins maximum. So when you are installing those plugins, any plugins you are installing on your WordPress, any plugins you are installing, when you come to this your dashboard menu, those plugins will reflect in this dashboard menu. For example, now this Newsmark is the plugin for the theme we installed. By default, the theme you install as a plugin, this is the plugin. It is from this plugin that we are going to do all the settings that we want to do for our website. And at the same time, when you come down here in my own website, you will see that we have a page builder plugin, WP Bakery Page Builder. Even though we are not going to be using it in this tutorial, because the theme we installed has its own built-in plugin. It has its own built-in plugin. That's where we are seeing this Newsmark. They have designed it with their own built-in plugins, built-in page builder rather. So that's why we are not going to be using this one. But because we have installed it, you will see it here. Now let me go out and install this WP Bakery Builder. Check what I'm seeing here before. You can see that after tools, I have WP Page Builder, then settings. Let me uninstall it so that I will use it to explain some things to you. Let me go to install plugin. I believe you still understand all of these things. I want to delete some plugins here. Let me deactivate it. Don't let me uninstall all these Ocean Extra. I don't need them because I installed them along the line when I was explaining some things. So now let me come back to my plugins. Let me come back to this my dashboard and scroll up. You can see that we don't have this bakery builder again. It's because I installed the plugins, that is why it is here. So plugins that you are installing, you are going to be seeing the features here. It can be at the top, it can be at the bottom. It depends on the alphabetical of the plugins, because sometimes WordPress may set them with alphabetical order, and sometimes it may set them based on their advanced options. But one thing that is sure is that there's no plugin that you will install that you are not going to see it in this place. You are going to see, because that is where you are going to edit and the settings of those plugins. I believe we are communicating together now. So now in this news mag, we have installed the theme, and the theme comes with a built-in plugins for us. I will need to explain this. There are some themes that when you download them, they will come with series of plugins that you must install. They are like recommended plugins or compulsory plugin. Let me call them compulsory for that theme to work. There are some things like that you have to install some compulsory plugins. So that's why I don't advise people to install plugins first whenever they want to build a website. What I advise is that after you have done all the settings, the first thing you need to do is to install your theme. Look for the website you want to build. Okay, look for a theme that is similar to that website. Once you have it with a pre-designed template, install that theme as the number one thing. Why? Is because by the time you install the theme itself will tell you the kind of plugins that you can install that will work with that theme. Now, for example, if I have installed WP Bakery Page Builder, the one I just removed, and the theme I want to use is telling me that it is Elementor Page Builder that I can use to design the website, because the theme is built, because all themes you are seeing, they are built with the page builders. Some have their page builder, like the Newsmeg that we saw. That one has their own inbuilt page builder. But there are some that they were built on Elementors. There are some that are built on Bakery Builder. So if the theme is not telling me that I'm using a Elementor when I've already installed Bakery Builder, I will have to do another work. What is the work? I will have to remove the Bakery Builder, then I will have to install the Elementor again. Doing that, it will consume a little time of my time, and at the same time, it will waste my data. That is if you are lucky. But sometimes if you are not lucky, it may bring out error that you don't even expect it at all. There are some errors that you wouldn't expect to see. You have to be facing challenges to do it, to resolve it. Websites face a lot of errors, but the more you are learning, the more you are understanding the things that you need to understand. So now, once you have installed the theme, you will know if the theme has its own plugins that you must install. The theme will tell you. Once you install all the plugins, then the site is good to go. Now, having done that, let's come back to this one we are using, Newsmag. Having installed the Newsmag theme, you will see this under your dashboard, which is the Newsmag. That is where we are going to do all the settings we want to do. Don't forget that we want to build a website like a magazine website. That's what we are building. And now, let's go back to our website first. Let's check it at the front end. Let's check this our website. Let me come here, visit site. This is what we are seeing presently. And if you design your website, this is something you should see also. We are only seeing this. We don't have any design, but we want to make it a little bit more okay. So how are we going to do the design? How are we going to see it? Then let's go back here. You come back here to your dashboard. Now, all the settings we are going to do them in our Newsmag. Come to Newsmag. You can see we have welcome plugin support. Let's go to welcome. This is what we are going to see. When you scroll down, this place is telling us that there are some themes, there are some plugins that we must install. Like I was said, install or update the required, you can see, required Newsmag plugins. Without these plugins, we will not be able to build our website. Now we have two plugins here. We have Tag Decomposer, Tag Social Counter. You see this Tag Decomposer, that is the plugin, that is the page builder of this theme. Tag Decomposer is also a page builder, so that is the page builder. Now when you come down, where this place you don't need it for now, we'll not be able to explain that too long, but when you come down, you see that we have system setup. Your PHP version is good to go. WP memory limit is 40 megabytes, whereas the site require that we have a 256 megabytes of WP HP memory. What is the meaning of WP HP memory? The HP memory is talking about how many gig can you install on your website at a go. If you want to install, if you want to, like, okay, your memory card, if you want to store on your memory card, how many can you store at a go? Here is 40 megabytes, but the site is recommending 256 megabytes. This is not a WordPress work. Anyway, this is not a WordPress work. It is a cPanel work, and it's not something we can be discussing here. It's an advanced work. So when you open your own site and this is what you are seeing, send it to me, then I will update it for you at the cPanel here. I will update it for you. Then to learn about this, once you are able to build your website, you graduated from the basic level, then we can expose ourselves to other advanced things that you must understand. Now the PHP executive time, that one is okay. So this plugin, we have to tell us the settings of the status of our website that we want to install this theme on. Once it tells us the status of our website and we are able to see the status of our website, if the status is good to go, then we are good to go. If the status is not good to go, like this WP memory limit, we have to go and update them at the cPanel, then come back to it. It will work. So now let's install this plugin. We have to click on install these compulsory plugins. Let's install it. So the plugin is installing already. So we have to wait for the plugins to finish installed. Once the plugin is installed, we are good to go. You can see we have successful. The plugin has been installed now. Wow. You can now see that when we install the plugin, we have other settings here. If you notice it before, notice it very well. You can slash the video back a little bit and see that before we install those plugins, we don't have this plugin. Okay, we have plugin. We only have welcome, plugin, and I think my license. These are the three things. Okay, I think it is status. You can scroll the video back a little bit and see what we have. But when we install those compulsory plugins now, we have pre-built website, theme panel, we have support, updates, and every other thing. So without that plugins, we will not be able to see those features that we are going to use. It's so simple. It's so simple once you understand what you want to do. So now, having done that, you can see that when I scroll up, we now have a pre-built website here. Choose to install a pre-built website. Don't forget where our website is looking before. These are websites. These are websites, but there are a little changes now because we have installed pre-built plugins. That's why we now have this design here. But these are websites. Nothing is there for now. Let's go back to the dashboard. Let's go back. Now, having installed that, come to pre-built website. Let me tell you this. You must understand this. This is not the same way all other themes will work. It is because of the theme we are using. If you want to build a magazine website, you can use this particular theme. It will help you to go a long way. That's why we are explaining this based on magazine websites. If you want to build another type of website, you have to follow the procedure of that theme, but we are still in line with other teams. You are still going to do it in the same line, but it may not be in the same method. Are you getting it now? So you must understand that. Some will not tell you pre-build website. Some will just tell you demo. click on one demo to install. Some will tell you like that. Now let's come to this pre-build. We have this pre-build website. Click on it. It will take us to the pre-build website. From this pre-build website, you can see that we have different pre-build websites. These are pre-build websites. They are already designed magazine websites that we can use to build our website. We have them. These are everything that we are seeing here. These are all of the websites that we are seeing. So you click on any one, click on it, just click on it. Then it will ask you to install or to preview. First, don't install direct. Preview what you want to install. Look at the way it look like. So let's see. This is the way it look like. Now, when we install that particular one, this is the template. This is the format our website will now be looking at. Do you see that this one is okay? This is the way our website will look like. So if this is the one we want, we can go for it. And if you don't like it, you go back, you look for another one, preview it, and see if this is the one you want. So you have to check the one you want to use, the template. Then let me go for this. But because we are doing a tutorial, I will include content. You can also include it because we are doing a tutorial. And at the same time, if you don't have a content on your website before, you are just building the website for your client or for yourself, install content, include content. Why? It's because there's no way you can do a settings without having content on your website. So it is the content that we are going to use to do the settings in a way that the settings should look like. So after you have done the settings, you are through with the settings, with that content, then you cannot delete all the content. So for now, we are going to install the content. So let's go and install with content. Yes. So we have to wait for it to finish the installation. You can see it here. The website is installing now. This is it. Our website is installing. This is it. Our website is installing. We are having installation of our website. Then after that, we go back and check what are we going to have on our website. Wow, you can see that it is successfully installed. Demo installed. Demo installed. So it has installed the demo. Let's now come here, visit site. What do we now have? Wow, this is now our website. This is now our website with everything that comes in with the demo. So the website has been installed now. Everything has been installed for us. All the settings, all the things that comes with the theme. Because we installed the demo content, that's why we have it. If we don't include the demo content, what we will just have is just the template. By the time we are including our demo, everything will be set. But with this now, when we are uploading content, it will show on our website. To show on our website. With this, we have built a website already. It's just that we are left with few things to do. That is the settings. That is the setting. For example, our name is not Newsmag. Our name is not Newsmag, so we have to remove this. There's a way we do that. And we are having black color. What if we don't use black color? What are we going to do to it? So we have to do all of those settings also. Let's come down. Let's come down. You can see that we have some things here. We have all these, what we call them, they are banners. They are banners like advertisement banners. What if we don't want them? So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Like that. And also the logo that is here, we are not using Newsmag. So this is the second part. Having done this, we are good to go. I'm telling you, you have created the website already. You just need few settings, then the website is on.